Hey, hi, my name is Darren Bartlett and I love doing current affairs on the African continent. You can support me by subscribing so that you don't miss out on any story that I give you. Now, yesterday, as of morning, news broke that Honduras and Uganda are the latest countries who have agreed a deal with the United States to accept deportees from United States. Who those deportees are referred to as also immigrants, illegal immigrants in the United States. Once they are caught, arrested, maybe they serve their jail sentence, and then they'll be deported to countries which are third world countries like Uganda, now Honduras, which is the latest there. There's South Sudan, there's Eswatini, and I know that some West African countries will be in this deal, but also Rwanda also agreed a deal to accept deportees from USA. This is a new policy, by the way, by the Trump administration, and for them, they are working on anything to do with illegal immigrants there. But the catch is, where do we take these people? They don't even take them to maybe first world countries or second world countries like Norway, England, or Japan, or any. No, they want them in Africa. And it's only Africa which has been accepting this. Because where most of them were coming from, say Venezuela, Mexico, the South American countries, refused to accept them, even when originally they come from those places there. But this conversation, I mean, I've told stories about this, and I've said African countries are accepting this because they know that they are dependent on the Western policy, or maybe money. Say you want to get a loan from IMF, you want to do a couple of investigations, find grants, donations, and all these other things to get those things, or sanctions especially, to get any access to any of those, my friend. You must be in bed with the Trump administration. And so many African countries are keeping face on that, because why? Why? And it's not going to stop on Uganda and Honduras. No, it's not going to stop there. Believe me. Soon we shall be having other countries. I mean, other countries being tagged along into the same policy. Eswatini recently received immigrants from United States. There were about 5, but I mean the number will definitely grow over time. Uganda has not yet received, but Uganda, by the way, has been used as a route for refugees before. If you remember Afghanistan, the issue that happened in Afghanistan when America was leaving Afghanistan finally, and the Taliban were taking over, Uganda allowed some refugees to go through Uganda to another country. And I remember I did an interview with the Deputy Speaker of Uganda, Thomas Tayebwa, by then, and he confirmed this on air, because I was the one interviewing him. This was my interview, and he confirmed right on air and said that the Afghanis or the Afghanistans are actually coming to Uganda, and they will be, of course, taken to other countries after here. So Uganda, I mean, is in the policy with USA most of the times to allow such maybe things to happen to it. But yeah, South Sudan accepted some deportees, even when at one moment they received a wrong deportee. But, well, that was resolved between the two countries there. Nigeria rejected to receive the 250 deportees that were supposed to go there. But I think eventually in future they will. America is not for jokes. Liberia, at one point they will. Eswatini did. Rwanda also agreed a deal to receive deportees. So that's where we are. I mean, Africa, the whole of Africa at one point is going to be in a position where they're just receiving deportees from other countries. So what will these deportees add on to Africa? There's that question, by the way. What will they add to Africa? We don't know yet, but let's see as they stay here on the continent. Though even another question is, how are the countries that are receiving these people able to sustain them? I mean, integrate them into society, give them housing, find them jobs, of which the jobs themselves in Africa are not there. And I think that's why they run to the American dream. My name is Darren. I'll see you in the next one.